Hello, my loves. Welcome back to the Change Your Life series. Today, I wanted to share something with you. So, people who know me well will know that I love this book called Opening to Channel by Sanea Roman and Dwayne Packer, I believe. And in this book, of course, you learn to channel, but Sanea and Dwayne, they work with these guides named Oren and Davin. And in addition to the book, there are also a lot of meditations. And in one of the meditations I was listening to, because in different phases of my life, I will download the meditations that fit that particular phase of my life. And I got a lot of stuff going on in my seventh house at the moment. So I was listening to a meditation about relationships, and you send, all this positive energy into your relationships. And I was like, this is pretty cool. And one thing that Oren said, or, Sanea and Oren said during this meditation just blew me away. It was a game changer. And so I just wanted to share it with you guys, and I'd be interested in your feedback. So during the meditation, they said, you know how in relationships we're all considered to be each other's mirror. So you've probably often heard people say, whatever, you like or whatever bothers you in another person is also in you as well. I've heard that many, many times. And I've slightly disagreed in some cases, particularly when it comes to astrology, but I won't go down that rabbit hole. But it's true, relationships are mirrors, but I always felt like there was some kind of dynamic that was missing or some type of detail that was missing. And during the meditation, Oren says, whatever we consider to be missing in our relationships, or whatever we consider someone not to be giving to us, is something we are not giving ourselves. That blew me away, because that was, of course, another detail, another nuance that I hadn't thought about. So I went through my relationships and like, okay, in what spaces am I wishing someone would give something to me where, I'm not getting it? And just as an example, there was one situation where I felt like, why isn't this person taking my feelings seriously? Like, this is how I feel, And sometimes I can be very focused and, focused on work and getting things done. And I love being creative. But I still also need people to slow down and be there for me as well. So why isn't this present? And I really stopped to reflect, and I realized that was really during a phase of my life where I wasn't taking my own feelings very seriously. I was so busy being concerned about everybody else's feelings, about whether or not I was hurting anybody else's feelings, or if everybody was okay, that I wasn't really paying attention to my own feelings and my own needs. And I was like, wow, this is a game changer, So I started going through all my relationships, like, is there anything I feel like that's missing? Because I want to make sure that I'm giving this to myself, giving this to myself first. And so when I had that realization about that particular example, I really started to pay attention to, what are my needs? What is it that I really want for myself? Am I taking time to feel my emotions and feel my feelings and really be there for myself? Like, I just really started to be conscious of whether or not I'm showing up for myself. So I just wanted to share that with you guys and give you guys, if you're interested, the opportunity also to reflect. Are there relationships where you feel like there's something you want, but you're not getting it? There's an opportunity to stop and ask yourself whether or not you're giving it to yourself, and then just to shower yourself with it, be good to yourself, treat yourself, And because what I'm thinking is we teach each other how to treat each other, but not just through setting boundaries, but also in how we treat ourselves, So if I'm being good to myself, I'm going to set a standard for how others need to treat me. But if I'm constantly putting myself on the back burner and not being there for myself, how can I expect others to prioritize me when I'm not really willing to prioritize myself? So I just wanted to share that with you in the hopes that maybe it would improve your relationship with yourself, your relationship with others. Also, I just like talking to you. So thank you for listening. And, if you want, like, subscribe. Let's keep going this journey together. I'm sending lots of love and look forward to speaking to you soon.